It's time for this week's Give Voice to Your Vision. Do you want that confident, consistent visibility that helps you reach and serve more people in a way that leads to more clients signing up? That is what we're talking about in this week's Give Voice to Your Vision. I'm going to dive right in today. We are here I have little headers and everything planned for you. We're talking about 3 ways to unlock that confident, consistent visibility to enroll more clients. Your people need to see you in order to hear you and hire you. And a lot of people I've been talking to lately are ready to expand. They're ready to play bigger. So we're going to jump in to exactly how 3 powerful ways that you can get confident, be consistent, and enroll more clients. Here's the thing. Your confidence, your clarity, your consistency actually happens in the implementation. We talk about transformation through implementation in this world. And the first thing you got to do is get visible, right? So how do you do that? How do you get confident about it? How do you get consistent? Well, actually you do it, but I'm going to share 3 ways to help you to do it. First of all, you want to play to your strengths. A lot of times when we're trying to get out there and be brave and share our message or expand and share that next level message that we're really called to bring through, we can get distracted or caught into the wake of someone else's way. We try and feel like we need to get better at doing the things that we're not good at instead of doing the things that we are good at. So first of all, play to your strengths. Do the things that are easiest for you. All right. I'm going to go through this training today, and I actually have a whole masterclass on this topic. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you want the whole masterclass on this topic, comment below this video, and we will make sure that you get it. We can only do so much in the context here, and I'm trying to go fast. So playing to your strengths means that you're doing what comes, you're doing like the bear in the Jungle Book told us, to do what comes naturally. And that means if you're good at talking and teaching, maybe live video is the way for you to go. If you really prefer to write out your thoughts, maybe you want to get organized and do a long form content post before you do video. So playing to your strengths. Don't minimize the things you're good at and try and get good at the things you're resisting or you struggle with. All right. Do what's easy. It will work better. We often undervalue the things that come easiest to us. So the first thing to make your consistent implementation easier, and that will grow your confidence, is to play to your strengths. Do the things that you're good at. Know how you like to show up and share, and start with that before trying to do all the other things that maybe you don't feel as good at. All right. The second thing you want to do to make being confident and consistent easier is find your alignment. Alignment to what? First of all, alignment to yourself, your calling, your strengths, your gifts. What's that thing that you're called to share? And also alignment with the people that you're talking to, alignment with your best clients, those the favorite, ideal, action-taking, inspired clients, those people that are going to most resonate with you. So we're talking about getting visible and how to unlock confident, consistent visibility. You got to do it in real time. Implementation, transformation through implementation. How do you do that? Number 1, in visibility, you play to your strengths. That means doing the things you're good at first and more, and not trying to get good at everything or do the things that are the scariest or where you have the most resistance. Secondly, find your alignment to yourself, the true self, the big you self, the I'm not hiding anymore, I'm playing all in, I don't need to play it safe because there's nothing to be worried about self. And warts and all, show up where you are and share and teach. And then find your alignment, that alignment to you, but also find your alignment to the people you're called to serve. And that means learning the language of your client and talking to them and asking them what's their top of mind challenges. So being aligned with yourself and your message, and then also learning, developing skill at lining up to meet your audience of potential clients where they are. This is the gap that is often the most painful or the most big for those of us who've been through the transformation to then articulate our message in a way that the people who haven't yet get it, get what it is and want it if it's resonating with them. All right. So play to your strengths, find your alignment with yourself and your audience of potential clients. And then, as I've already said, you got to take inspired action. It's not hustle and press and push action. Inspiration is something you receive, but you got to jump in and follow that impulse. You got to be quiet and confident enough to hear the impulse, and then you got to follow that impulse. But the only way to get confident and get consistent is through implementation. The only way to clarify your message is to put it out there, see how it lands, what kind of response do you get, and then get up level your skill, your understanding of how you position that and try it again next time. So the only way to be confident, your confidence, your clarity comes on the other side of that inspired action. All right. So the second phased way that I wanted to talk with you about unlocking that confident, consistent visibility is engagement. We've already started to touch on that. All right. So we want to ultimately, it's so powerful when you can speak the challenges that your audience of clients is facing better than they can. When you can articulate those top of mind questions, challenges, puzzles, desires that they're trying to figure out as well or better than they can, the human brain automatically infers that if you can say it so clearly, then you must know the solution, right? So speaking their language is something we do ongoing all the time. And also being able to speak their language, but sharing from your heart without, trying to put on words that don't feel right or follow some other template or formula of how somebody told you to say it. You got to find your own rhythm, your own voice in the language of your clients. They can go together. It's so powerful when they do. And that's when people will start to engage with you, pick up what you're putting down, right? And be willing to be the expert, step in and show your expertise, right? Oh, I had even little words for you. So we've talked about speaking their language, the language of the people that you're called to serve. And this is an ongoing journey. If we've already been in the transformation, it can be easy to forget that language. So that's something we're doing all the time as we're talking to potential clients. Yeah. And you're sharing from your heart. You're not following some template or formula that takes all of you out of your messaging and your visibility, right? You're staying in it. You're sharing from your heart in a way that they can hear you. And then also showing up consistently. How do you get consistent? You actually get consistent, right? So if you're not being consistent, it's because maybe you don't know what to say, or you're getting distracted with other things, or you need more support to have a little accountability. Your consistency is how you get to clarity. Your consistency is how you get to confidence, and the algorithms love your consistency, and your visibility is a muscle that you use it or lose it. So being consistent is a decision. It's a commitment. It can be easy. It doesn't have to be hard. You might meet your resistance or your perfectionism or your uncertainty, and that's okay. That can be like the alchemy, the fire that purifies you into the true messenger who's sharing loud and proud from where you are, and learning and developing skill to do that in a way that your clients see you, hear you, and hire you, right? So showing up consistently can't be beat if you don't have the support or the clarity you need to do that. That's the most powerful investment you can make in yourself, of your time, your focus, your attention, your energy, your resources, your money, is getting that consistency happening. It will teach you and make more impact than I can ever say in these words here. All right. So we have talked about 3 ways to unlock your confident, consistent visibility to enroll more clients. First up, that visibility is key. How do you get visible? How do you do it consistently? We've talked about playing to your strengths in this video today already. We've talked about finding your alignment with yourself, your message, your calling, and your audience of potential clients. And we've talked about taking inspired action. Your transformation happens through implementation. Your confidence, your clarity happen through implementation. Okay. We also talked about needing to engage your audience so that you can speak their challenges even better than they can, and they will infer you having the possible solution that's right for them. Yeah. So we speak their language, and we do it in a way that you're sharing still from your heart, not some generic formula that worked for 13 other gurus, but you got to find your voice in it, right? Your voice is unique in all of time, and the people who are most aligned to work with you are going to resonate to the frequency of your voice, and then showing up consistently. And so the last way that you're going to be able to, the third way that I want to share with you today, that you're going to be able to unlock that confident, consistent visibility that actually and helps more clients sign up, is a big one, and it's easy to avoid or skirt around. And that is actually making invitations. Okay, invite people to work with you, and it's something that we can get really visible and have followers and fans, but not have any clients. And it's often because they don't know how to sign up, so they don't know exactly what it is that we do. So owning your expertise and learning how to articulate it and position it in a way that has that audience of ideal clients growing, but also taking action and saying, hey, I'm interested. How can I have your support? This is a lot of the times the gap where people will feel like I'm wasting all my time on social media, or it's taking all this time and I'm not getting any results. I don't have time to get clients because I'm so busy writing emails and trying to get visible, right? So knowing how to actually lead them to a conversation. A lot of times we also want to get all of our digital assets converting, so that we think we're supposed to have a page that they go to and they click a button to buy. Sometimes, especially if you're growing a business and you want a sustainable business, you want that revenue piece dialed in. Then making those higher level transformation offers is going to be a faster, more powerful way to go. And sending people off to a page is more complicated. There's more places that disconnects can happen than if you're just showing up and you're connecting in real time with real people and resonating at a high frequency, so that they are interested in working with you. They get to feel you. Okay, people remember how you make them feel more than the words you say. And so making invitations, clarifying that offer, clarifying your offer in a way that makes all your marketing content easier, your visibility easier, but also makes it easy for people to understand what you do. And then developing your own rhythm. We have ways that we teach and support people creating their own rhythm, their own flow that goes from visibility to actually, how would you sign up without being icky and salesy and promoting all the time, right? That's where we often hold ourselves back from making invitations, because we don't want to be too salesy, right? So accessing your enthusiasm and your confidence and your conviction, being willing and ready to not leave your potential audience, your audience of potential clients hanging without the solution because they didn't ask for it, expecting them to ask for it, or not knowing exactly how to have that conversation makes it harder to have people signing up. All right. So don't leave them hanging. Make offers consistently. And you can remember that in my world, that enrollment conversation is a sacred moment. In that moment of the enrollment conversation, you're inviting people to their next level expression, experience, freedom, confidence, money, relationships, the life or the business, or however the transformation you're bringing. You're inviting them to consider actually creating and having what they want. So whether they sign up or not is irrelevant. This is a sacred moment. And for most of us in this transformation space, the way we showing up and owning the value of the results we help people get, and articulating that value and holding that container and space for them to consider actually investing in themselves to have this result that they long for, that maybe they've been trying for a long time. That's a sacred moment, whether they sign up or not. Your enrollment conversations, first and foremost, are helping you gather that language that we've been talking about, right? Gathering the language there. How do they say it? And their particular challenges and desires and dreams and obstacles, right? So that's beautiful. And you're also owning your ability to help them get what they want. You're also serving your business by being willing to make those offers and invitations. So this is this beautiful sacred alchemy of transformation and potential that you're entering into, again, whether they sign up or not. So make invitations, make consistent invitations, follow up on those invitations all the way till no. And that's what we get lost a lot of times in getting visible and doing all the things to have our business grow. But we're not actually developing that whole all the way through the client journey to, would you like to hear how I support clients with this? And then having that conversation and articulating their offer and having your process for that conversation so that they can say, you know what, yeah, I am interested, and sign up to work with you. That's required for your business to thrive. I used to say that my business used to support my coaching habit. Okay. And we want your business to thrive because your business is another beautiful manifestation of you serving at the highest alignment for the greatest good of all, including yourself. And the more successful, sustainable, and bigger reach that your business has is directly proportional to the impact that you'll create. Right. And you can't create the same impact if you're doing everything yourself, hiding out, not making offers, not making visible, waiting because you're not sure, that holding back, that playing small, that staying safe, the illusion that playing small is actually playing safe, right? So that consistent visibility, flexing that muscle helps you get out in front of your business, share your message, warts and all, get good as you go, get better as you go, clarify and confidence as you go through that implementation, and leading people to resonate with you and knowing how to sign up. So that's our training for today. If you want access to the whole training, I have a whole 90-minute masterclass on this. You have to just let me know masterclass in the comments, and or message me, and I'll make sure that you get access to that class. And I'm happy to share that. And if you're here watching, let me know that you're here. Give me a comment. If you come back and watch the replay, let me know that you came here. I'd love for you to share a takeaway, if for what you find valuable, because that'll help more people to potentially stop and watch this training. All right. Happy Thursday. Go out and give voice to your vision, because there's only one of you, because the gift that's only you is destined to come through by sharing what you do, and your audience will find you. I can't remember the rest of that song, but I will. All right, so have a great weekend. Please do share your takeaways. Comment masterclass if you want the full training on this. I'm happy to share that with you. And I will see you next week on Give Voice to Your Vision.